let's talk about why can't we divide by 0. All right, so when we multiply two numbers together, we say A times B equals C. And we see this is true when we do something like 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Or even negative 2 times 3 is equal to negative 6. All right? We can always rewrite this statement, A times B equals C. We can rewrite it and say then that B must be equal to C divided by A. All right, so here we go. 2 times 3 equals 6. That means that 3 is equal to 6 divided by 2. When we do this right here, we see that positive 3 must be equal to negative 6 divided by negative 2. Of course, our negatives cancel, and that becomes 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. All right, so we've seen that this is true for all of these cases. Now, let's consider the statement 0 times 3 is equal to 0. All right, if we attempt to rewrite this the same way, take A times B equals C and rewrite it as B is equal to C divided by A, what we're going to get is 3 is equal to 0 divided by 0. So as much as this doesn't make sense at first, let's ask, why not? Why can't we say that 0 divided by 0 must have the value 3? Okay? Let's look at it this way. What if I do 0 times 4 is equal to 0? Now, I have to rewrite it the same way and say that 4 is equal to 0 divided by 0. All right, so now I see that if 0 divided by 0 has a value of 3, then it also has a value of 4, but I know that 3 is less than 4. But what this tells me is that if 0 divided by 0 is equal to 4, it shows up here, so why can't I say 3 equals 4? Well, because we already know 3 is less than 4, so that's a contradiction here. This is not consistent with our system of arithmetic. It's not consistent with our number system and with our operations. So what we do is we say that obviously because we have this problem going on, we say division by 0 is undefined. Okay? Up here, multiplication. Here, division. We've talked about multiplication and division. That division is simply multiplication of a reciprocal. All right. So multiplication in our number system is defined because we take a number, multiply it by another number, and it gives us a third. And we say then that this number must be equal to the quotient of C and A, but we have this huge problem with 0, so we simply say division by 0 is undefined. We don't really know what it means because it has this crazy, weird, magical property that it's equal to all of our numbers, and that just doesn't make sense. We don't know how to deal with it. We call it undefined. So the take-home message is never divide by 0. Anytime you find something divided by 0, it's not equal to 0. It is undefined.